All right, everybody, welcome back here. It is Tuesday. I don't know what date, the 23rd, I think. I'm not sure. It's what happens when you're locked down from snowstorms and don't have electric or water for a few days. You lose track of what day it is. But it is Tuesday after the snow is gone, and we are working on some of our project cars. So this here is our 73 Cadillac hearse that has a LQ4 6.0 liter LS engine in it with a big old honking turbo. It's not that big, it's G245. And we have yet to run this motor in this car. However, what you don't know is this motor has been in 3 vehicles. This is the third it's been in, fourth if you count what it came in. So it came in a 2001 3/4 ton Chevy. We pulled it out because it had been wrecked. We put it in my 1979 Dodge Magnum that is body swapped onto a 2004 Trailblazer chassis. Made some trades, got one of my old projects back, the LSX F-150. I got it back and pulled that motor out of the Magnum, put it in the hearse. In the Ford. Messed with it for a little bit. I saw that a guy had built another one identical to it. I didn't want to be a hack, so I pulled mine out, sold that truck, put it in the hearse. After putting it in the hearse, we spun it over with the battery, just make sure everything was good, make sure it was all oiling good. Everything was good except cylinder number 1 had weak compression. So that's kind of been a worry for us. I was just trying to run it. I poured a bunch of oil in the cylinder, see if maybe it was a stuck ring, and we could get it to free up and run for a little while. Haven't really messed with it too much. I built the hot side of my turbo setup, and it's been sitting. So now I've got another car going for Cletus and Cars. It is a 76 Vega on a 76 Malibu chassis that was set up for dirt track, and I'm doing the body swap, putting the Vega on that chassis. I took 13 inches out of the wheelbase. If you've not watched the other video, go watch it. It'll tell you all about the build. I was gonna go with an old school small block, but now the more I got to thinking, I've got a month to finish that car. The hearse still has a long ways to go. We still have a ton to do to it. It's not gonna be done in a month. I figured why not pull this motor out, take the transmission off, save it for the hearse, put this motor in the Vega without the turbos. So I'm gonna pull it out. I got a cam inside that's gonna go in it. It's not gonna cost me anything for the cam. I ordered some more parts, and now this is gonna get taken out and put in its 4th project vehicle or 5th vehicle overall. So that's what we're about to get started on. I'm gonna get started taking the intake off, the wiring harness off, all of the turbo stuff off and putting it up, getting the hot side off, putting it up, headers taken off, coils taken off, and get this sucker, probably pull the water pump and all the stuff. I don't know if I'll pull that off or not. We'll see when we get there, but I might pull the front accessories off and everything and get all of this ready to pull out. So that's what you're about to be watching. Enjoy. All right, y'all. I'm just hanging out in the man cave today. I'm doing some editing, trying to get some videos ready. And my kids came running in here and said, "Daddy, your package is here." So we got this gigantic box. This is big news, okay? This is gonna be some unknown details about the Vega. And this is a big step on getting the Vega close to being done. This is gonna save us time. And it's doing something that I've always wanted to do, just to see what it's about. So, without further ado, let's look at it. There's a clue. The MSD 6014 ignition control box. That's a clue. You know what it is yet? I'm sure you do. And then we've got this box. I'm sure you know what's up by now. We're gonna pull her out and take a look anyways. Holly O-rings. Holly's always a good name. Always a good sign. So, what do you think about that? Boys and girls. A nice, dude, this thing's lighter than I thought it would be too. But this is a super nice dual plane intake to put a carburetor on your LS engine. And this is the ignition control for the same. So this is everything that we need to convert that 6.0 out of the hearse into a carbureted 6.0 and run it. So the only thing I'm worried about is the heads, because it's a cathedral head and these are rectangle ports. So I'm hoping that'll fit. If not, I'll have to get a different set of heads. But yeah, we're gonna go check it out. So that's what we got. Holly makes a super nice intake for this, and it's actually less than the Edelbrock one. So I saved a little bit of money by doing that. And I actually got this by piecing this together. They sell a kit for $800. By putting this together, I got it for like $700 plus, plus tax. So saved us a little bit of money. Now we can go racing. All right, so I was right. That intake's not gonna work, so I gotta make a run to Summit. It's about an hour from here. I gotta make a run to Summit and exchange it sometime this week. But the MSD box is gonna work perfect. So I haven't done a whole ton of research on this. I did a little bit, but everything that I saw said that this was the way you wanted to go if you're gonna go carb. So for one, it's got data logging. You can custom tune this thing, or you can, I believe it's got 6 timing curves, and this box is just as pretty as it looks on the box. Look at that. It's got this little screw here. You can turn it to adjust all that. Or you can plug in and hook up your laptop to it. It's got a little flash drive. It's got your little mount. It's a little screwdriver for turning that. It comes with. And then it comes with all of the harnesses so that you can use your stock sensors to fire the coil packs and to read everything. And this is the one, it comes with everything for the truck motors. You can see it's got the coil pack firing wires here, the harness plug that plugs in there, hooks up to everything. This thing is like top shelf, like top notch quality. It comes with every harness. It comes with your USB for your laptop tuning, all of your instructions. But this is like, dude, this is one of the nicest things I've ever bought for one of my project cars. This thing is super nice. Super nice. So it looks like it's got a spot where you can save 4 custom tunes. It's the timing curves. You can save 4 custom tunes, or it's got all these presets. LS1 timing, truck timing, and then it's got truck high output timing. It's got LS1 high output timing, and then it's got LS2 and LS2 high output. So this thing is like, dude, this is, like I said, this is one of the nicest things I've ever bought, and I'm super excited about doing this now. So that'll be it for this video. We'll have something coming on in We'll have something coming on in the coming. We'll have something coming in this next week. I'm gonna make a run to Summit. I'm gonna swap out the intake. I'm gonna get that motor pulled the rest of the way out, get it put on the engine stand, swap out the cams, swap out the oil pan and the pickup tubes, because it's got to be different. And I'm also going to get motor mounts this week. And so hopefully next week we've got this mounted in the chassis. We've got the transmission in the chassis, everything bolted up, and we've got this thing ready to fire. I still got to get a fuel pump. I'm going to run one of the electric carbureted fuel pumps, low pressure. So check back in with us later. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a beat.